Welcome back. I'm here. Houses are one of the most common structures that we see every day. Most of them look similar to each other with only minor differences. But did you know that some houses are hiding terrible secrets? In today's video, we will be exploring 5 houses that are hiding haunting secrets. Be sure to watch until the end for some really scary stories. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you're a fan of such creepy content. With that said, let's begin. Number 5, the Hook Mansion. Before the turn of the century, a wealthy businessman named Edward Hook lived in this mansion with his wife and kids. The house had everything from secret passages to a 12-car garage. But despite all the luxury, tragedy struck when Edward's son died. Not long after, Edward himself took his own life. And since then, visitors have reported hearing strange noises in the house, especially at night. Some people even claim to have seen the ghost of Edward walking around the property. To make matters worse, vandals have broken into the house several times and destroyed many of the rooms. The house is still standing today, but it's not open to the public because of safety concerns. Number 4, the Whaley House. Located in San Diego, California, this house has a dark history. It was built by Thomas Whaley in 1857. Thomas was a very successful businessman who owned several theaters and hotels. He lived in the house with his wife and 8 children. But in 1871, a fire broke out and killed 4 of their children. The family was never quite the same after this tragedy. And in 1885, Thomas passed away. To this day, visitors to the house have reported seeing the ghosts of Thomas and his children. And some have even claimed to hear the sound of screams in the middle of the night. The house is now a museum open to the public. No, 3, the Belsanto House. This haunted house is located in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was built in 1840 by a wealthy businessman named Giovanni Belsanto. Giovanni was a very successful businessman who owned several plantations. He lived in the house with his wife and children. But in 1866, the family was torn apart when Giovanni was killed in a battle between Federal troops and Confederate forces. His widow and children survived, but they were never the same again. And in 1901, the widow passed away. Since then, visitors have reported seeing the ghost of Giovanni walking around the property. Many have also claimed to hear the sound of gunshots in the middle of the night. The house is now a private residence, but it's rumored that it's haunted. No. 2, the Lizzie Borden House. This house is located in Fall River, Massachusetts. It was here that Lizzie Borden's father and stepmother were brutally murdered in 1892. Lizzie was tried for the crime, but she was never convicted. She lived in the house until her death in 1927. Since then, visitors have reported hearing strange noises and feeling a cold presence inside the house. Many have even claimed to see the ghosts of Andrew and Abby Borden. The house is now a museum open to the public. Number 1, the Hill House. This house is located in Niagara, Ontario, Canada. It was here that Helen Viola and her 2 daughters were brutally murdered in 1923. Helen's husband, James, was a wealthy businessman. He was so distraught over the death of his wife and daughters that he took his own life. The house is now abandoned and it's rumored to be haunted. People who visited the house have reported seeing the ghosts of Helen, her daughters, and even James. Many have also claimed to hear the sound of screams in the middle of the night. The house is in such bad condition that it's not even safe to enter. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Also, be sure to check out our other videos. They're awesome. See you next time.